Hello, welcome to Growing Plants for Beginners, episode 11, Growing Foxgloves and Lupins from Seed, special edition for Becky. Hello again, welcome to Growing Plants for Beginners, part of the DIYB group of videos. Today we're going to be growing some lupins, from seed, and growing some foxgloves, the beautiful foxglove flowers from the seed as well. A good friend of mine, Becky, has asked me to plant these for her and see if we can get them growing. So first I'm gonna fill my my seed tray. So we'll dedicate this seed tray just to Becky. Becky, thank you for the seeds again, and good luck with growing the foxgloves. I'm really interested to see these grow. So first we're going to take my special mix. This is a mix that I made of. It's a mixture of like a potting soil and also 3/4 of a grow mix for seedlings. Got a lot of good stuff in there. So I'm going to fill my tray up and then we'll go from there. We'll plant some seeds and I'll take you along for the ride. Okay, so I've put my soil in my seed tray. So the seed tray is all ready to go. So now, before I do my next step, I just want to show you something. So lupins, I believe I showed you lupins before. Lupins are pretty big seeds. They, I'll show you them here. Those are lupins. So usually what you do before you plant these, they're really hard seeds. You can either nick them or let them soak in water for 24 hours. So with these, I'm gonna let them soak just because I've had more success soaking them than I've had nicking them. If you nick them, you could damage them. You can also take sandpaper and like rub them gently to thin out the outer layer of the seed. But I find soaking them for 24 hours usually works the best for me. So that's the lupins. For the foxgloves, so this is the first time I've ever seen foxglove seeds. For those of you who don't know, check this out. So that right there is 50 seeds. That little tiny triangle right there is 50 seeds. So needless to say, we're not going to plant these one at a time in each of these seed pods. What you basically do is you take them and then you sprinkle them over your soil. 50, I'll be lucky if I get maybe 6 of these pods covered. I'll try to cover as many as I can with the seeds, but I'm trying to make them not all fall at once. Like, it looks like it's gonna be a challenge to spread these out, but I'll try that. So first of all, again, because these seeds are so small, I'm gonna soak. Give my potting soil, my seed starting soil a good soak. Because if I were to do this after we put the seeds down, you wash them away and it's they wouldn't sit where you want them to sit, type of thing. So we're gonna water first, and then we're gonna sprinkle our seeds, and I'm gonna let the lupins soak overnight. Okay, so I've given the soil a good soaking. I've got a handful. I'm trying not to breathe on these. A handful of 50 seeds in my hand. I can't believe there's 50 there. So I'm going to try my best to sprinkle these over the soil without losing any. I can barely pick them up. Well, there's about half of them, a little over half. I'm doing pretty good, a lot better than I thought I was going to do. I thought these were all going to end up in one or two pots. All right, so I got that good. I'm just going to make sure there's nothing left in the bag here. And there we go. Okay, so the first 3, I'm going to block off the first 4 rows for just these foxglove seeds. So I'll label those now. I'm going to let the lupins soak overnight, 24 hours. I'll meet you back here tomorrow where we'll plant the lupins on this side of the tray. We'll label everything. We'll put it under the grow lights, and we'll watch them grow in the next few weeks. Okay? I'll meet you back here tomorrow. Thanks. Bye. Okay, so here we go. The lupin seeds have soaked for 24 hours in a jar of rainwater. And this is exactly why we do this. So they had really, really hard shells on them. They've soaked overnight. And now you can see all the skins are starting to crack off, or get soft anyway. Okay, so that's going to make it possible. That's going to make it possible for our little green seeds to grow. Or actually give them an easier time to grow so they don't have to break through that hard shell. So here you go. So the lupin seeds have soaked overnight for 24 hours. The shells had softened up and I gently squeezed the shells off, and this is what's left. So those little green seeds are what we're going to plant this morning, and these are the skins that that came off the seeds. Okay, so these lupins are ready to go. Okay, so I've planted our little green lupin seeds in these last 18 rows. So these last 18 cells. Last 3 rows. Okay, so the back 3 rows are our lupins. I'll label them shortly. And over here we have our foxtail seeds. The back, that's really the back 3 rows. That's the front 3 rows that are my seeds. Some may have gotten in the back 4th row because they're so small I can't really tell. But I've separated those for those purposes. Okay, so there we go. There's Becky's tray all planted, ready to go. And so this is technically, we'll make this day 0. I'll check in at day 7 and day 14, and we'll see how we're making out. Here's day 5. Looks like the baby lupins are starting to break the soil. Only 5 days in, not bad. There's another one. I think we had 3 or 4 in total that were starting to bloom on day 5. Just peeking their heads out of the dirt and starting to grow for us. Day 9, these started to poke their heads out. These were the foxglove seeds. These are the lupins on day 9. And these are the lupins on day 15. Once again, this is John from Growing Plants for Beginners, part of the DIYB group of videos. Thank you for joining me. Please remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Thank you. Stay safe. Take care.